Namaste. Welcome. Welcome to Mindfulness Moment. My name is Evalena, and I have the great privilege of being this moment right here and now in the amazing Peninsula in Costa Rica. This is a place on this beautiful green earth of ours that holds 3% of all of the world's biodiversity right here in this beautiful rainforest. Being in the presence of such grandeur, of such aliveness in itself is an exercise in mindfulness. There's an appreciation, a gratitude that is here and now. What the earth gives to each and every one of us. The give, the take. We breathe in. The trees breathe out. We breathe out. And the trees breathe in. Oneness. This moment. This. What? So namaste to you. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. And I am here. I am actually here. And thank you for being here along with me. So go ahead and put yourself down. Feel the feet beneath you. And you can play like this, just moving up and down. I like to work with my shoes off. You are most welcome and free to work in any place that feels comfortable for you. Maybe you're just seated today as you come to this moment. So lift up onto the balls of your feet and draw the energy back into your heels. You can start to bend your knees here. Use your breath, and as you inhale, flow forward. You can reach your arms all the way to the sky, leaning back, open up, turn your palms forward, and as you exhale, bring your hands back together or together in a prayer right here and now. Let's do that again. Reach the arms all the way up. Big breath. Exhale, drop your hands to your knees. Open your chest, open your heart, and round and open. Bend your knees again, rising up, the arms reaching to the sky. Look up, see what you see in this moment. Palms press, exhale, hands to heart center. And go again, inhale, rise up. Full breath, full of awareness. Exhale, drop back down, release, and let go. This time, stay in the forward bend, just swaying side to side. Wiggle your toes. The experience of this moment, just as it is. Feel the breath. Put your left hand to your right thigh and then start to reach your right arm straight up to the sky, peeling open your heart. You can straighten that right leg a bit. Let the left knee bend. Feel your breath. Deep, clear breaths. Exhale, go ahead and look down. That right arm can reach way forward, and then drop that down. Again, this moment, this presence. I have my fingers down onto the ground. You put your hands up onto a chair if you need a little bit more space, a little lift, and come up onto the balls of your feet and drop that down into your heels. A few times like that. Inhale up. Exhaling back down. Let's twist to the second side. So the right hand reaching against the left ankle. Left arm floating to the sky, peeling open the chest, lifting that left arm. Feel your breath. The inhalation, the exhalation, exhaling, releasing, and let go. Sway the body. Reversing kind of the flow of energy. Let that energy go down the spine, the crown of the head, and feel this moment. Going to stand into the ground and rise up. Slowly and steadily, one vertebra at a time, reach your arms all the way to the sky. Palms pressing, exhale, your hands here to heart center. So in the practice of mindfulness, in the asana, this is what we're doing with our physical body. We often use mudras. So you can see this mudra. We do this one a lot, right? Pressing your palms. So the mudra of intention, of prayer, feeling the presence. This day, this week, this moment here in Costa Rica, we've been working with a mudra called Padma Mudra. And this is when the fingertips open like a beautiful little flower. You can see that. Open the fingers, the heels of your hands are touching, your thumbs touch, your pinky fingers touch, and then gaze down into that flower and just notice. There's an energy here. There is a mindfulness. There is a meditation. One of the many things that I adore about this practice of mindfulness is that it's always here. It's always accessible, even with the tips of our fingers, with the glance of your gaze into the palm of your hands. Go ahead and release. Swirl and twirl into your wrists. Step your feet wide apart. So you're nice and wide here. Start to circle into your hips. Circle into your hips. So we've been doing a lot of climbing. Great privilege of climbing into a waterfall yesterday, down into the valley, over the amazing roots that are intertwined, one tree to the next here in the rainforest. So feeling the energy through the legs. You might have spent a lot of time maybe commuting if you're going to work, or maybe just sitting. You're sitting in your chair. So something is happening, right? Something, the lower back, the hips. So the movement that we're taking now, wide-legged, and just kind of moving side to side, is on offer here for whatever it is that you need, right? Whatever it is that you need. Take this time. Circling around in the hips. Shoulders are warm and spacious. I'm quite warm. The sun of the beautiful forest here in the Osa is beating down on my back. I'm thankful for the clouds at this moment. And feel your breath. Good, standing nice and tall now. I'll turn to the side to have you have a little bit of a better view. Left foot is forward, right foot is back, and reach your arms nice and wide. So very powerful shape. Bending that left knee, feel the energy. The fingers are reaching out, the tips of your fingers, the breath traveling up and down your spine for your whole this moment. And feel the breath. Press down to the ground, rise up, your fingers touching at the top, that left leg is straight, and then exhale back into it. Warrior one, inhale, rise up. Feel the energy, exhale back down. The breath now guiding the movement, inhaling. This is our mindfulness practice. Open your arms wide, turn your palms up. Let's keep that left leg straight. Keep that left leg straight. Take the left hand and just rest it where the crease of your hip, where the leg and the pelvis meet. Keep that left leg straight and you get a hinge forward. That right arm up to the sky. You drop your left arm down and if appropriate, lift the head a bit, lift your gaze again to the sky. In the fullness of your breath. Inhaling and exhaling. Good, go ahead and look down, relax the head, let gravity help you here. Reach that left arm way forward, come down, the hand drops to the ground, the left hand comes to meet it. You're in a wide-legged forward then. So you pull back and push forward, lifting up onto the balls of the feet, pushing back, and straighten my legs. You need a little extra lift here. You can put your hands on the seat of the chair or use a wall. Being right where you are. They practice these postures, come to greet you, wherever you find yourself in this moment. Climb the hands up onto the hips, use your core and rise up. Rise up. Legs are nice and wide, you're spacious, lift up onto the ball of the right foot, turn the right foot, that left leg stays nice and strong, and turn again so you can see that right leg open, left leg, arms out in line with your shoulders, and your flow of breath is here now. Deep breathing in and deep breathing out. Inhaling, straightening the legs, arms lift to the sky. Exhale, drop back down. Rise up, inhaling. Exhaling. Once more, rising up, lift up, pulling your whole torso out of your hips, your gaze to the sky. Keep the legs straight, arms come out nice and wide. That right hand sliding down the inner edge of your ankle, that left arm opening the shoulder and then putting that arm to the sky. Wake up and feel this moment. The whole of the body. The breath flowing. Good. Go ahead and look down. Use your breath. That left arm comes forward. Drop the hand down onto the ground or to the seat of the chair. Turn the right foot in and here now. You're bending, you're opening. Deep breath in, one side, the other. Deep, deep breathing in. Deep breathing. The head and neck soften. This moment. And in this breath. You could climb up your hands to your hips, gently rising up. You can heel, toe, feet. I mean, it's a beautiful platform. So I feel the texture beneath me. I feel the heat beneath me here. Feet down onto the ground, hands in front of your heart, and deep, mindful. Stand tall and move forward. I'm going to step out of the frame here so that you can just appreciate this moment as it is. Sharing this moment here and now. The rainforest, the birds, the trees, the animals, everything alive, everything connected, the oneness of it all. Go ahead now and close your eyes, Take your time now. You're gently going to come down onto the ground and take a seat that is comfortable. So instead of sitting down on the ground, I don't have any props with me this day. So sitting down nice and wide with your legs, digging the heels into the earth. You can do this in a chair too, if this feels a little bit better for you. Putting your hands underneath your thighs and deep breath, shoulders and collarbones are open, chest is open. Exhale, chin to chest. Point your toes. Inhale, flex your feet, lift up. Exhale, point your toes, drop your chin. Do this again. Inhale, rising up, chest is lifted, toes are lifted. Exhale, dropping down. Extend your legs nice and wide. Get a chair, works too. Take that right leg, and I'm going to bring it into the inner thigh of my left leg. So in a chair, you might take ankle to knee here. I'll stack the ankle on top of the knee. Tenting the fingers, I'm going to tent the fingers on either side of that extended left leg. And nice slow breath. You're looking forward, feeling your breath. The inhalation. The exhalation. Keep walking your hands now to the left. So I'm turning and twisting my right hand to my outer left leg. Send the gaze back behind your left shoulder. Keep that right foot flexed and full of breath. The inhale and the exhale. Keep the twist in the torso. So it's the left shoulder that's back. Keep the twist in the torso. Look forward. Lift the right arm straight up into the sky. Now bring that right hand back behind you. Lift the left arm. Lean back and open your shoulder. Come back into center, nice and strong. That left hand floats to the inside. The right arm goes up to the sky. Look at that right hand. Reach it up and over. Up and over. Feel the stretch here. And pause and breathe. And experience this moment just as it is. Take another full breath. Look down, cross the hands, one on top of the other. Look at your knee, and then gently drop your head to the knee. Down at yourself now. Deep, mindful breath. Keep that left foot left. Pull the breath in. And pull the breath out. And gently rise back up, rise back up. Arms both lifting to the sky. Drop the right hand back behind you. So if you're in a chair, you grab the chair, maybe put that right foot back down onto the ground. If you want to lift up, that right shin pushing down into the ground, the left arm to the sky, left arm goes up and over your ear. Good, sink back down. This moment, this breath. Changing sides now. Left leg comes in, right leg extending. Tenting your fingers, right? So very intentional. We talked about the hands today, the mudra, very intentional, touching the ground, sitting nice and tall. Full breaths. Left hand goes to the outer right shin, right hand goes back behind you, and then there's a big turn and a twist to feel the spine is upright. You get a beautiful stretch here through the whole of the spine, that right shoulder dropping down. A moment of breath. The mindfulness of breath. Inhaling and exhaling. So keep the spine strong, right? Keep the spine twisted. Send your gaze forward, lift your right arm straight up into the sky, bring it to the inside of that right leg, lift that left arm, sweep it across your spine, and then out you go, sweeping that left arm towards the outer edge of the foot, look down, hands come down, rest your head towards your knees, and your chest, this moment, this breath. There is a mindfulness here. There's a quality of presence, and you can find it easily at any time. This is what I adore about this practice. But if you feel the experience of your body, if you express and experience your breath, you're in it. It's all here. It's all now. Push down into the ground and gently rise back up. My left hand is going to go back behind me. Lift up onto the shin and just that right arm up over your head. Gently sit back. The soles of the feet now together. The soles of the feet. Nice space here, though. I have a pretty wide space. I'm not drawing the heels too closely to my pelvis and circle around in this breathing. So we can share this moment. Right through the wonders of technology. We're sharing this moment. I'm here in the rainforest and the heat. Maybe you might be in the Northeast. I hear it's going to perhaps snow on this day. So experience this moment, experience the heat of this moment, just as it is. Just as it is. This is what connects us all, right? It's not just the waves that transfer and move through, right? The connections of the world wide web. I love that, right? This is a world wide web. Our hearts connecting one to the other. Put your feet down onto the ground and really mean that. Stamp it down, one foot down, the other foot down, nice and full. If you're in a chair, you can just grab the seat of your chair. You're now on the ground. Point your fingertips towards your body and then lift up your chin and your chest. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. This gives you a nice opening in the chest. And then as you exhale, keep that lift, but drop the chin. And keep moving like that, pressing down, inhaling, rising up. Exhaling, releasing right back down. Rising up, lift, chest is open. And emptying. A little movement here, side to side. You can extend your legs forward, right hand down, left arm way up and over. Lifting up the left side of my body as well. Left hip, go to the other side. Lift up. Coming back to the center, coming back to the center of this moment, this. So extend your legs forward wherever you are. I have my heels down onto the ground. The tops of my feet are lifted. So notice I'm not rounding here in the upper spine, no, the lower spine. Pull yourself up, sit nice and tall. Nice tall spine. Put your arms up and forward you go. I'm going to reach the outer edges of my feet. So it could be your ankles or wherever you might find this moment. And go ahead and surrender. Your head comes down. You can start to reach your legs forward if that feels appropriate. In your chair, right, just drape so that the rib cage softens towards the top of your thighs and let yourself be in this moment. The here, the now. Inhaling and exhaling. Go ahead and slowly, gently blow yourself. So the movements, right? These postures, we call this hatha yoga, right? The asana, these particular shapes, and they're all designed for this, to be able to come to a seat that is steady, a seat that is comfortable. So I'm going to get a little bit closer to you, but then I'm going to turn, right? So we have this amazing, amazing, beautiful view here. You can see maybe the heat in the redness of my cheeks, right? And move back and prepare a seat so that you get to share this amazing view. I'm going to sit myself off to the side here. So the seat will be comfortable to you. You know what that means, or perhaps this is the very first time that you're joining me in this mindfulness moment. So it is a seat that is steady, a seat that is comfortable. You're rooted down on the ground. In this case, I'm just sitting right down on the ground. I have my legs crossed. You can sit in a chair if you wish. You can maybe lean back against the wall. You can be exactly where you need to be, exactly where you need to be. Dropping my hands down onto the thighs, taking some time here. The head and neck softening. You can roll the head in one direction, the other direction. And this moment, just sitting nice and tall. My hands are down today. I'm resting my hands down on the top of my thighs. Perhaps you feel as though you'd like a little bit more spaciousness in the body. Maybe the palms are facing up. Just notice you'll organically know where you need to land. Mind. Powerful, right? Mind stuff. The body, very powerful. And when we bring the two together, this is where, right, the mindfulness comes in. We have this beautiful union, what one might call yoga. And it's awareness, right? It's just awareness this moment. Collarbone is wide, nice and tall in your spine, a steady, comfortable seat, and then land in that steady, comfortable seat. You can look out, you can keep your gaze very soft. So even as I gaze outward, and I'm sharing that gaze with you out into the beautiful forest, the rainforest, there's a reflection in that forest. I see me. I literally see me. I'm sitting in front of a computer screen. So I see me and I see the forest just merging as one. And this again is the experience of this moment. It's the experience of mindfulness. So just sit and breathe. Energy. Feeling the flow. Aware of your breath. It is here now. It is such an amazing tool that we have. We focus on the breath and it immediately brings us to this. Go ahead, slip your eyes open, reach your arms to the sky so you get nice and tall. Breath, bring your hands together, right? This is a prayer. perhaps are familiar with this, bring that prayer right down the midline over your nose and your mouth, and bring your prayer to your heart center. The mindfulness practice is intentional, that you've carved out this time in your busy schedule to come to this place. So take a moment and be grateful. Grateful for the privilege and opportunity to practice presence. What a gift, what a gift. Open your fingers. Again, that lotus mudra, Padma, heels of the hands, the thumbs touching, and then offer that lotus, offer that energy right up to the sky. We do this practice for the benefit of all beings. So let that energy float out into the world. May all beings be safe and free. May all beings be healthy and happy. Bring your hands back together, right through the midline. Hands meeting heart center. Another breath, fill up. Empty, empty. Namaste to you, namaste. Mindfulness moment again. My name is Evalena, and thank you so much for coming to join me here now in this moment, in this amazing, amazing rainforest. I look forward to practicing with you again soon. Pura Vida.